golden rule of ethics. Niti Shastrada Suvarna Niyama. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Can somebody come up with an example for this statement? Treat others the way you want to be treated. How do you understand this? Can you give an example? Give an example. Think about it. Yeah, a very simple statement. Like, I have to respect another human being because I also expect the same thing from other person actually. So respecting each other. For example, as a South Indian, when we go to the North India, we don't expect them to discriminate us just because we are South Indians. In the same way, when the North Indians come here actually, we should not discriminate them just because they are North Indians. Because we also expect same thing when we are in that situation. Suppose I am a person who is in a need of some emergency, actually crisis situation. I expect other person, a friend, to help me. So I should also help my friend when he or she is in need. Like I met with a road accident and bleeding severely, nobody to help me. Then whoever see me first time as a stranger, I expect that person to stop the bleeding and take me to the nearest hospital. I should also do the same thing actually when the other person is in a crisis situation. As I expect my women members of my family to be respected by all and other people, I should also respect all the human beings in general and women to be specifically. So as I don't want other person to cheat me or manipulate me, I should not cheat or manipulate other people. So it is applicable in most of the cases. Normally it is difficult to come up with a statement. Now to understand, can you tell me a statement which is applicable to all the people in all the situation? Any statement, not a scientific fact actually. Like now he tara irbeku, we should do this like this. This is good, this is bad, like that. Tell me a statement which is applicable to all the people in all the situation. Yes, madam. As you sow, as you reap. Now ಒಳ್ಳೇದು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೇದೇ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? ಒಳ್ಳೇದು ಮಾಡಿದವ್ರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಒಳ್ಳೇದಾಗುತ್ತಾ? ಕೆಟ್ಟದ್ದು ಮಾಡಿದವ್ರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಕೆಟ್ಟದಾಗುತ್ತಾ? 21st centuryನಲ್ಲಿ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ವಿ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಮೆನಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್. ದೇ ಆರ್ ಮೆನಿ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಹೂ ಡೂ ಗುಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಫೇಸ್ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟೀಸ್. ಥ್ರೂಔಟ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಕಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತಾನೆ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸರ್ ನನಗೆ ಏನು ಒಳ್ಳೇದೇ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ವಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಆಗದೆ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಸತ್ತೋಗ್ತಿಯಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಂಬೆ ಉರ್ವಶಿ ಮೇನಕ್ಕೆ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ. Many times there are many people who do scams and they die actually. They escape to different countries, enjoy that actually. And also any statement that you know that is applicable to all the people in all the situation. Can we say we should always speak truth? Is this statement correct? No matter what, we should always speak truth. Is that right? Not necessary. With the time? That's a scientific fact actually. So tell me a qualitative statement. Like atmosphere alli nitrogen ide. That's a scientific fact actually, alva. You have to tell qualitative statement. Like Indians are good people. Is it so? No, Indians are good people and also we have some bad people also. There are people who actually kill their partner actually and keep it in the fridge, their body pieces. Anthor kuda India dalli idare actually. So there are people actually. Both good and bad people also there are. Although there was a news actually where a person killed his partner actually with whom he has lived for a long time and then made it into pieces. All these people are also there. So it is in generally difficult to come up with a statement that is applicable to all the people in all the situation, but this statement is applicable in most of the situation. Again, not all actually. That is why this is called as golden rule of ethics. We should treat others the way we want to be treated actually. ನಾವು ಇತರರಿಂದ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯ ನಡವಳಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ನಿರೀಕ್ಷಿಸುತ್ತೇವೆಯೋ ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯ ನಡವಳಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕೂಡ ತೋರಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಥವಾ ಆ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. So treat others the way you want to be treated. Now, just some points that you have to remember. The whole of ethics is concerned about being truly good and doing genuinely good. In Niti Shastra, the Pramukha Uddesha ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ, the purpose of this paper is to create a society where people are good people and they are doing good also to the society. This is the purpose of this. And when we say that you have to be a good person, many people ask this question, sir, is it really possible to be ethical when the politicians are corrupt, police are corrupt, IAS officers are corrupt, the whole society is corrupt? Is it possible to be ethical? We cannot see any right people. So ethics says that be the change you want to see in the others. Too many people are busy in looking for the right person, but they forgot that they have to become the right person. The first thing it says that you have to become change. Let the whole world be bad, but you have to be a good person actually. Just because all the people in your organization are corrupt, that doesn't mean that you will also become a corrupt. That first change, that first step initiation should come from you. And if every individual should think that beginning should come from them, then we create ethics. else society. If you think that let the society become ethical, then I will become ethical, no, it is not possible. Any individual who study ethics should start the ethics from themselves, and then the ethics can be created. And one definition of happiness is actually when what we think, what we speak, and what we do, when they are in harmony actually, then we get happiness. There is no hypocrisy. But again, in the 21st century, many times it is difficult to speak what we do or do what do we do, because sometimes society is not ready to listen to you. You may think something is right, you want to do that, but your parents are not ready to accept it actually. Your society is not ready to listen. They may not be broad-minded as you are broad-minded. Sometimes we cannot share everything with your parents that you consider as a right thing, right? Like athara irutte, but still we try to make an actually life in such a way that all these three things are in harmony. Now there were two people called Ramesh and Suresh. Hypothetical names, so don't take it personally. Idira yaradru illi Ramesh Suresh anta? Oh, neevu yaru? Suresha? Okay. Ramesh Suresh ನೀವು? Ramesh ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು Ramesh? ಈ ರಾಮ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಈಶಾ ಇವ್ರಿಗೇನು ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇದೆ ಏನಾದರೂ? ರಾಮೇಶ್. ರಾಮೇಶ್ವರಂ ಕೂಡ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, you know ರಾಮೇಶ್ವರಂ actually, which is in which state? Why, is there any relation between Rama and Ishvara, and there, because there is a Ramesh is there, Rameshwaram is there? Do you know anything about that? ಅವರಿಬ್ಬರು ಒಂದೇ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರಾ, ಏನಾದ್ರು ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇದೆಯಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ? ರಾಮೇಶ್ವರಂ. Okay, it is said that Rama actually after killing Ravana, Rama killed Ravana, you know that, because he kidnapped Sita and there was no other option to get Sita back without killing that person, so he killed. But Sri Rama felt crisis of conscience. He felt guilt actually for killing the Ravana, because he is a great scholar of Vedas and everything actually. How can I kill this great scholar? So he discussed with sages actually, and they told that there is a solution to this. What is the solution? When they come from Sri Lanka to actually the first place in India they got is this place actually in the Tamil Nadu, where they told that you have to do puja to the Shivalinga, Atmalingake ಪೂಜೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. So Rama will tell actually you have to Rama tell Hanuman to go and bring the Atmalinga from the Shiva itself. So Hanuman will go. But there is an auspicious time, like suppose just example 10:30 is fixed to do the puja, but by the time Hanuman comes it has become late. So Sita will make actually Shivalinga in the sand that is available, and they do the puja actually. So it is a place where Rama did puja to Ishvara, that's why it is called as a Rameshwaram. And by the time Hanuman came actually it was become late, but now Hanuman also took so much of effort to bring the Atmalinga. He will feel bad if that linga is not established. So after the doing puja to the Sita's Shivalingam, there will be another Shivalinga is also established, that is brought by Hanuman, and they do the puja. That's why they said in Rameshwaram there are two Shivalingas are there. One is created by Sita, Hanuman, another is brought by Hanuman. So because it is a place where Rama did puja to the Ishvara, their name is given as a Rameshwaram actually. It is considered, that is a story associated with that. Okay, we'll come back. Andre, even the crisis of conscience, how to overcome the crisis of conscience, that was the solution at that time it was existed. Now ಇವಾಗ ಯಾರನ್ನೋ ಸಾಯಿಸಿ ಪೂಜೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತಂದರೆ it may not be relevant. So we need to study the mythology from the situation which was there, the context that existed at that time. Now we'll come back to this Ramesh and Suresh actually. So Ramesh and Suresh. So ಈ ರಮೇಶ್ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ, he was actually from India, so he has studied well. He got opportunity to work in a foreign company. He went to America and worked there. He was able to utilize his opportunity. Company recognized his talent and he went to the higher levels in the organization, and he was able to earn very good money. After working for a few years in America, Ramesh thought that I want to do something to my country which has given me so much opportunity and they have contributed to me a success. So he will come back to India and starts an NGO. NGO is non-governmental organization, and the purpose of this NGO is to provide high quality education to the people who are not affordable. He was identifying the people who are working as child beggars, they are into the child beggars, the child laborers and other people, convince his or her guardians, and giving them a high quality residential education. So it was going well, it has become successful. He started sharing this information in the social media also about the good things that he is doing. So many of his friends who are NRIs, actually, they were happy with this initiation. They also started giving funds to this person. ನಾವಂತೂ ದೇಶಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಬಟ್ ನಮ್ಮ ರಮೇಶ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ, ಅವನಿಗೊಂದು ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡೋಣ. So they thought to help that and they started giving funds. There are many philanthropists. Who are these philanthropists? So philanthropist ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾರು? Anthropo means anthropology ನಲ್ಲಿ anthropo ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? Human beings. Philo ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? Love ಅಂತ. So the love ಅಂತ. So the philanthropo means those people who love human beings are called, literal meaning of philanthropy is actually those who love human beings are called philanthropy. Who are philosophers? Saphi means knowledge. Those who have a love towards knowledge, they are called philosophers. The literal meaning of philosophy. Philo means love, Saphi means knowledge. Those who have a love towards knowledge are called philosophers. Those who have a love towards human beings and they contribute their time, money and other resources to the people, they are called philanthropists. The literal meaning of philanthropist. Okay, so they also started contributing. So he is happy, he continued to extend his programs and everything. Then there is a government, actually, they also identify the good work. Is the state and national governments will also give funds to the NGOs. As a part of this, in 1 year, government actually has given the 20 lakh rupees to the NGO that is being done, run by the Ramesh. While because other funds are available, and he was also thinking, now I still have some, time actually to become IAS. As a common person, I'm doing so many things. Let me become civil servant so that I can do much more good things. So he started focusing on that. Government has given 20 lakh rupees, but within the financial year, he was not able to utilize that complete 20 lakh rupees. According to the government rules, usually you should have used within 1 year. If not, you have to give back the remaining money to the government. And suppose you have used some money, you should submit the bills to the government, how you have utilized that money. This person was able to utilize only 2 lakh rupees, and the 18 lakh rupees, according to the rules, he should give back. So he was preparing himself to make the bills for 2 lakh rupees and give the 18 lakh rupees back to the government. Okay, hope these things are very clear to you. Now his friend Suresh will come into the picture. He will know about all of this, but he come up with this opinion. What is the Suresh opinion? Suresh says that, see, you are giving back 18 lakh back to the government. That is not good. I have a better idea. See, I know some chartered accountants and other people. You don't worry. We will manipulate account and tell the government that we have utilized 20 lakh rupees. So that there are two advantages are there. Already we have 18 lakh rupees. And because we have telling the government that we have utilized the 20 lakh rupees, there is high chances next year also they will give 20 lakh rupees. So that we will have 38 lakh rupees. If you just use 2 lakh rupees, next year also they may give only 2 lakh rupees. Possibilities are there. See, many NGOs do this manipulation, so don't worry, even if you do this, not a problem. But one thing is actually, now many NGOs manipulate and use it for self-interest, but here we don't use single rupee for our welfare actually. We will use it for the society only. Next year even I will join with you. The complete 38 lakh rupees we will use it for the welfare of people, because in India there are many people who are in need. If you give back to the government, they may spend this on another things actually which are maybe unnecessary. If there is India is in need, I really know the people who are on the street, they are in need of help actually. Don't worry, other people are also manipulating, and we are manipulating not for our own welfare, for social welfare, so there is nothing wrong will happen. Now this Ramesh is in confusion. Should I give 18 lakh back to the government, or keep it actually by submitting the manipulator accounts and help the society? And this Ramesh was your friend, he will call you to give a suggestion to you. What suggestion do you give it to Ramesh? Do you think that he should give back 18 lakh to the government, or should keep and spend it on the society, or you have any other third option? Your friend Ramesh, suppose in this context I am asking you, what is the suggestion that you give it to me? This can be the possible case study you have to analyze in detail. So, hope question is clear to you. Then please tell me. Now I am in a dilemma. I have to submit report today, or I can tell that I have utilized 20 lakh or only 2 lakh. Anything. Give me some suggestion. Yes, madam.
You can find more
And normally that should have done in the earlier only. Now only 2-3 days left. Utilizing 18 lakh only in the last 2-3 days is also wrong according to government rules. We need to spend usually throughout the, when we give it accounts actually. So now imagine now I can't spend. Either I can create a fake account, fake bills that I spent earlier in the month of, now we are in the March, assume that, but like we can create a bills that I spent in November, October and all, and tell the government actually that we have utilized for the welfare of people. Correct. Because he wants to become a civil servant in the future, now he is an aspirant, it's not right to go against the law, that is why he should return it back to the government according to him. If he is not a civil service aspirant, can he keep it? If he is running an NGO, he may continue because he wants to become a civil servant. It is advisable to return the 18 lakh rupees according to him. Do you agree with him or you have any other opinion? One last from this group, please. ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಹೇಳಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳಿ, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಎನಿ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್. What we have to do for future projects? Advance that money. Look, no, suppose according to government rules you should have spent. That materials are something that you should have already got. Advance cannot be done with that 18 lakh suppose. Okay, fix some answer in the mind actually. So in mind alli eno ond answer fix agi. Once again you should learn, relearn, that is very important. Okay, fix some answer whether who is right, wrong and everything or what to be done. So in this question, now again remember the case study may be given that you are a head of the NGO, you are in a private company, whatever the role. This examination is there to check whether you will become a very good civil servant or not. So keeping that in the context, here we should not accept the suggestion given by Suresh. Suresh's opinion is wrong. We should give bills for 2 lakh rupees. We have to give back the 18 lakh rupees back to the government. This is the first thing. We can also do, we can tell the government why we are not able to utilize the 18 lakh rupees, and we can also tell government, suppose if I get 20 lakh rupees next year, what I may do. It is up to the government institution whether they will give 20 lakh, 18 lakh, 2 lakh or no money. I have to continue with the work. So what happens, suppose if I consider even for a good of the society that I will manipulate accounts and do that, that is against the law of the land. As a civil service aspirant, 99% of the situation you should not go against the law of the land. And manipulating accounts means cheating the government. You are suggesting that cheating the government is right, well you are going to become the part of the government in the future. If you are telling that if you have a genuine reason you can cheat, manipulate the government, no, that is wrong. That is why this answer is wrong. Now when you are writing the answers like this, there are some statements that you can use it. Like in this, these points are there in your material, right? Idiom? Okay, now see, there are 3 things which cannot be long hidden. Gautama Buddha says that there are 3 things which cannot be long hidden: the sun, moon and the truth. So ಈ 3 ವಿಷಯಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಮರೆಮಾಚಲು ಸಾಧ್ಯವಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಸೂರ್ಯ, ಚಂದ್ರ ಹಾಗೂ ಸತ್ಯ ಅಂತ. What does it mean? The sun appear in the night, it shows that sun is not there. ಅಲ್ವಾ, ರಾತ್ರಿ ಹೊತ್ತು ಕಾಣಲ್ಲ. Sometimes moon is not visible, but 1 hour at a time it will come back. It means that ethics believes that truth will come out 1 hour other day. So whenever we are doing against the convention, we should see what is the worst thing that is possible. Suppose that we have manipulated accounts, if this issue come out in the future, as it cannot be hidden for a long time, what happens first? Our NGO will be blacklisted. Kappu pattige seristare. The very good work that I have decided to do, I cannot do. There are many philanthropists who given me money. They also think that I might have manipulated their money. Many friends who have funded, they might also think that. And very kids with whom I am helping or for whom I am helping, they also think that this person is earning so much of money, but manipulation of accounts are happening. So that is why you should not do it. And wrong is wrong even if everyone is doing it, right is right even if nobody is doing it. So here Suresh says there are many other NGOs are doing manipulation. Just because other NGOs are manipulating, that manipulation will not become right. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಅನುಸರಿಸುತ್ತಿದ್ದರೂ ತಪ್ಪು ಎಂಬುದು ತಪ್ಪೇ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತದೆ, ಯಾರು ಅನುಸರಿಸದಿದ್ದರೂ ಸರಿ ಎಂಬುದು ಸರಿಯಾಗಿರುತ್ತದೆ. So right is right even if nobody is doing it. Now here, when government has given me 20 lakh rupees for the welfare of people, I should have been very conscious and should have been used the 20 lakh rupees properly. By not utilizing the 20 lakh rupees, I made one mistake. Now in order to correct mistake, actually, I am doing suppose manipulation of the accounts, that is second mistake. By doing the second mistake, I should not try to correct first mistake. Do not try to correct the first mistake by doing the second mistake. ಎರಡನೇ ತಪ್ಪಿನಿಂದ ಮೊದಲನೇ ತಪ್ಪನ್ನು ಸರಿಪಡಿಸುವ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. When I know that I have done a first mistake, I should accept that it's a mistake and take steps not to repeat it again. But if in order to cover not utilizing the money, if I manipulate, that becomes second mistake. In order to cover up, we'll do many other mistakes actually. If you know about Satyam scam, what is this scam is about? Satyam scam, famous scam or infamous scam? Involved, the person who is involved is called as Ramalinga Raju. Satyam Computer Services actually, which was in Hyderabad. So like Ramalinga Raju ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ, along with other people, they were running these computer services and things are going well actually. So ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ the company started growing. They have given many employment opportunities for the people of Hyderabad. They were all very happy. Because of some reason, there was a less profits actually they got in one particular quarter. Now this Ramalinga Raju thought that because if there is a less profit, if we show that there is a less profit actually, now the investments that we are getting will come down actually. For the one quarter, let us we manipulate with the help of his accountants. He manipulated though, even though there is a less profit. Suppose we'll assume 50 crore, but he has shown that 100 crore profits he has got. So that many investors are ready to invest, alva, when we know that we'll get more profit. He hidden the actual truth in one quarter. Now in order to cover up that information, in next quarter he had done further manipulation. So because other external authorities did not observe, it went on from 2000 early started, but it's 7, 8 and everything started. Now after 2-3 years he come to know that even though manipulation is happening, nobody will come to know. What he started, the company or the computers that he is running was not doing so well. The many people are investing in the computers. He is showing that it was in a profit, but all the money that he is getting, he started utilizing in the real estate of Hyderabad. He thought that anyhow I'll get it back, that extra money one or other day, because in Hyderabad real estate is also booming. I can take the money and invest it later. It went on from 2000 to 2008, and in 2008 there is a financial crisis in America which affected the whole world also. Real estate prices were dropped so far, so actually unexpectedly it has dropped actually. He has invested crores of rupees in the Hyderabad real estate. Now he realized that he cannot spend it back or take the money back. Now he has no other option. He came back. Actually, he has told the truth actually to the world. That's how in simple the Satyam scam happened. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ, in order to, he thought that I somehow get into the tiger. ಇವಾಗ ನಾನು ಟೈಗರ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡೆ, ಬಟ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ. ಎಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ನಾನು ಟೈಗರ್ ಮೇಲಿದ್ದೀನೋ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇಫು. The moment I get down from the tiger only will eat me. In order to escape, I just continued to run on the tiger. There was no way I can get down, because the moment I told the truth, I know that it will spoil. I was just waiting for a situation. Crisis aitu, now I cannot do anything. So he only told the truth. For 8 years, nobody know that there was a scam happening. Many people in the share market, they are investing in the Satyam, knowing that there is a really profits are coming. Though many people lost the faith in the stock market actually for some time. It affects as other investors, the employees who are working in the organization, suppliers and other people. All this happened. All this started, according to the Ramalinga Raju, with a small manipulation that he has done, and it was made him to continue to do the mistakes. So no more about Satyam scam. Try to make a notes of 4 to 5 sentences. That can be a very good example in many contexts, in essays and ethics. Okay, so do not try to correct the first mistake by doing the second mistake. Now sacrificing the mistake by ourselves is better than being corrected by others. When we know that we are doing a mistake, we should not wait for other people to point out actually. So Satyam actually, Ramalinga Raju, continue to wait for other people to point out actually the mistake. So we should not do that. When we know that we are doing a mistake, we should only correct ourselves, accept that there is a mistake and correct. So these are some of the points that ethics would like to tell us, that these are the right and wrong actually, that we need to remember. Are we clear here? Fine.